Hello. Well, today we're talking about grants, end of month grants, state and local grants, what to expect in 2023 for grants for entrepreneurs, small business owners, and nonprofits. If you want to know about getting grants, this is the broadcast for you. Welcome to She Boss Talk Studios. I am Shantae Arati. I'm so excited to be back. For all of my She Boss Talk family that knows I was out of the country. I went to visit Ghana. I had such a wonderful time. I shared so many of photos and videos with you all. So I hope you all check them out. I will be sharing more about my experience as time goes on. But I wanted to make sure as we go into the holiday, Christmas is coming up. And what better way to kind of bring in the Christmas season than to have a grant video to get you prepared to make sure that you are going after as much money as you can before the end of the year and prepare yourself for what is to come in the new year. Okay. So we are building wealth through our businesses, through entrepreneurship, and we are using free money, which are grants, to fund our mission, our business, and to help us to build wealth. So that's why I'm here today. And I want to focus again on state and local grants today. I do this once a month. Why? Because so many of you overlook the grants that are in your local area. I know it's great. We go after, there's so many national grants, international grants, but the ones that often go overlooked, underused, are those in your local area, those in your state, your county, and your cities. So I'm focused on those today. I'm going to be spotlighting 4 here today. So what does that mean? These are not the only states with grants, and these are not the only grants in the states. I try to choose grants that are diverse, right, for a reason, so you all know the various types of grants that are out there. Also, that you know that in your states, most states have a central hub where they share all grants, all loans, all reimbursements, lines of credits, all of the funding resources, COVID relief, disaster relief, all under one portal. What that does is it makes it easy for you to know how to access the programs in your particular state. So I pulled out one particular state that has something just like that. We have that here in Ohio, and it makes it easier for you all to go find these grants, because I still get a lot of you all saying, I still don't know where to get the grants. I'm still new to this. Where do I find them in my local area? It's so important to get connected and stay connected to the sources that are there in your local community, like your chambers, like your business centers, like your state business office, your county business office, and your city. If you are well connected, then as these programs roll out, you will be one of the first ones to know. That's how I know about every single time a new program rolls out in Northeast Ohio. I am one of the first ones to apply, because I am well connected. I find out about these programs before they even launch. So I already have it on my calendar. I already know. And then I go inform my peers to say, hey, this is what's coming. Get your calendar updated so that you get notified of these grants. That's really how it works. If you don't stay plugged in, you're going to miss. So one thing that I would encourage you all to do, those that have been with us, those that are new, to really get plugged into She Boss Talk, because we have some amazing things coming in 2023. We always share all of the resources, the programs through She Boss Talk or our tribe or our email list. So you want to make sure you get on the list, get in the tribe, stay connected to She Boss Talk, follow us, because we're going to just be sharing more and more grant opportunities. And today I'm sharing grants up to $35,000. And I think there's one for even up to $50,000. But that's a lot of money for a small business. And so this is serious. This is serious. These funds are out here and they're available. You're really talking about trillions of dollars in grant funding across the board at every level that you can give for your small business. But you have to make sure that your business is well prepared. And I said it before, I'm going to say it again for those that may have missed it, is that this is the time, the next 2 years is the time for all of us to build wealth to become millionaires. Millionaires. It is really possible. Okay. And I want us to get comfortable with knowing and believing that it is possible for us, that we can do it. But there's just some things we're going to have to do, that we're going to have to get serious. We're going to have to take our business to the next level, implement whatever we need to implement so that we can take advantage of these opportunities. Many of our counterparts are already doing this, and I don't want to continue to see my smaller businesses, micro businesses, disadvantaged businesses, including minorities and women, continually left behind. The money is available. And now I'm going to get ready to show it to you. And then I'm going to tell you about what's coming up for the tribe and what you can look for in the new year as well. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. Again, I'm going to highlight these particular grants. Know that there's resources, as always, in the description, in the show notes of these videos. Just click on the links and you can find more grants and resources like our masterclasses and cheat sheets there if you need them. So let me get ready to share my screen. I'm excited to share these grants with you all today. I'm always so excited. Yes, as busy as I am, I'm still applying for grants. I probably fell off a little bit, but I still make sure I keep up to date on all the grants, and then I apply for as many as I can. It's so important. Okay, so let me go to this first one here. I'm going to share my screen. This one is in Pennsylvania. I know I had some people asking me about grants in Pennsylvania. I don't know if you know, but Pennsylvania was one of the states that has put out several hundreds of millions of dollars in grants in COVID relief since COVID came on the scene. So they were one of the biggest states to do this, and they continue to put out programs and grants. They're not just COVID related. Know that there's COVID related funding, and then there's non-COVID related funding, and you can go after all of them that you qualify for. It's important to know which ones that you actually qualify for. So really quickly, this is the Montgomery County Small Business Grants. Your business must have fewer than 50 full-time and part-time employees and under $500,000 in annual gross revenues. Okay, under. So 500,000 and under in revenues. Business must have a physical location in Montgomery County and be registered to operate in the state of Pennsylvania. Now, for this particular program, funding is available up to $20,000, and you have until April 2023 to apply. So many of these grants that are coming out at the end of the year you have until next year to apply for them, but apply as soon as you can. Okay. So some are ending in December and some are going into the future into 2023. So again, this is for Pennsylvania. So if you're from Pennsylvania, you know someone who is, that would meet the eligibility, I would so encourage you to apply. Again, there's competition, but the competitiveness is much less with these state and local grants than it would be for a national grant. So the likelihood of you getting it is very high if you are eligible and if you follow the instructions from beginning to end. And you see it says here, Small Business Grant Program. This one is focused on minority, women, and veteran-owned businesses. So I know many business owners that fit into all of these categories. You see it here. It's even giving you the application portal button, a big button here, and in Spanish. Okay, so they're taking into account that everybody doesn't speak English. That is so helpful because I know many Spanish-speaking entrepreneurs and business owners oftentimes get overlooked. They don't apply for these programs because there is a language barrier. So I'm glad that they have these programs that can help with that so that they can get funded as well. Okay. And so it's saying that they're giving you the calendar updates here, and they're saying the grant program overview. This is a total of $2.65 million is available for small business grants to focus on minorities, women's, veteran-owned businesses, and these funds are allocated out of the county of the pandemic recovery fund. Okay, so there's still, again, a lot of COVID funding that is available. Many states have already rolled out programs, or reinitiating programs, or just now launching programs with their COVID relief. Basic eligibility, like I said, 50 or less employees. Your business must have filed at least one tax return and be in operation as of October 1st, actually, of 2022. So that's helpful. So you don't have to have been in business in 2020 or 2021. Is telling you that is as late as or early as October 1st of 2022 to be eligible. New businesses are not eligible. Businesses must have a physical location in Montgomery County. And it's saying that there are 3 grant program options available. So it's not just one. Please be mindful of that, is that when you go to these websites, don't just assume it's one grant or one particular program. They may have several programs. If there's a grant that closed, they will most likely reopen. So make sure that you're paying attention to the language, the timelines, the cycles that they tell you on the website. So they have one called the Streamline Grant Program for Norristown, Pottstown business, one impacted businesses grant, any location within Montgomery County, and then Restaurant Revitalization Fund rescinded applications. Oh, that's cool, because I just received an email from a business owner with a restaurant inquiring about the federal Restaurant Revitalization Fund. So you may find that your state is implementing a restaurant revitalization fund for those that did not get funding through the RRF program through the federal government. So that's good to see. And it's telling you here the businesses that they are focusing on. Okay, so minorities, women, veterans, persons identifying as LGBTQIA plus, immigrants, persons with limited English proficiency, and persons with disabilities. Business owners that do not fall into these categories are not prohibited from applying or receiving funds. Okay, so that's important. Please make sure that you're reading all the way through from top to bottom, so you clearly understand all of the rules and regulations. Okay, so Recovery Office will review applications on the 15th of each month or the following business day if the 15th is on the weekend starting December the 15th. Okay, applicant review includes eligibility of applicant, business for the grant program, verification of the business against the PA Business Registry database. That's why it's so important to make sure you are registered, because I know people that missed out on grants because they thought that they were properly registered, or they thought that they were in good standing in their state, and they were not. Something expired. Maybe you didn't pay for an update on a license, or you didn't pay your taxes. Whatever the case may be, please check in with your state to make sure that everything is properly registered and that you remain in good standing. The amount of the business that the business will be eligible for per the program guidelines and submitted documents. Alignment with the focus of the priority of the business, which includes location in qualifying census tract, ownership by socially and economically disadvantaged owner, length of time in business, and size of business are all what is considered in the review process. Each month, not year, the Recovery Office will set a goal of allocating 60% of funds specifically to businesses that are owned by persons who qualify as a socially and economically disadvantaged owned business, and otherwise prioritize businesses that are located in qualifying census tracts were in operation before March 2020, and or that are very, very small, meaning under 10 employees. The majority of small businesses have 10 or less employees. So please know that. So all of that information is here. You can get more information. They even have a email address that you can email, and more information about if you need assistance. So you can always find this information on the website of the grantor to know everything that you need to know about the grant. So again, this one is for Montgomery County Pennsylvania. If that is you or someone you know, please tag them in this video. The best thing that you can do is share this video with other business owners you know. You don't know how many businesses contact me every day looking for funding for their business, and they don't know where to go. So it's so important to tag them in this video, share this video with them so that they can go apply and hopefully get some funding for their business. Okay, so that was Pennsylvania. I'm going to move on to the next video, the next grant that I'm going to share. Here's one. Now this is another grant program. Let me scroll all the way to the top here. Okay, so this one is a Georgia grant. So Georgia has several grants. I'm just going to tell you that right out the bat. If you're in Georgia, let me know in the comments. Georgia has always and continues to have several grants that they open. It's just a matter of finding them, locating them, by being aware of them when they are open. So you have to know the cycle when they're open, right? And apply when they're open, because then they're going to close and then you have to wait till they reopen again. So in Columbus, Georgia, these grant small businesses that are physically located in the city of Columbus have three options. So there's three tracks. So that's why it's so important to read, because you may misread this and think that, okay, this is only available to nonprofits. But they're saying here that you can be a small business, be in hospitality, or be a nonprofit, and grants are up to $40,000. Up to $40,000 for these particular grants in Columbus, Georgia. Okay. And so you will see that it's talking about nonprofit grant program here. But when you click the button, you should receive more information. Again, it's not just for nonprofits. There are different tracks that you can take. And it may be that they're open at different periods. But this is definitely one that is open for $40,000. In regards to the overview, is saying that the Columbus Consolidated Government has partnered with the Greater Columbus Chamber of Commerce to develop and administer a business relief grant program. So the City of Columbus ARP Business Grant Program will assist small businesses in Columbus that have been negatively impacted by COVID-19 pandemic. And then there is read complete details. So please don't overlook that. Make sure you click that and read the complete details. And it's letting you know here, nonprofit grant program, there's an overview for that. So the Columbus Consolidated Government has partnered with the same chamber to develop and administer a relief grant program specifically designated for nonprofit organizations. And the City of Columbus ARP nonprofit program will assist nonprofit organizations in Columbus that have been negatively impacted by COVID-19. And then there's one button that you click to apply for this program. Again, up to $40,000 for your business or your nonprofit. The funding is out there, because I get so many people say, okay, where is the funding? I don't see anything available where I'm located. Here you go. Up to $40,000 for your small business or your nonprofit that you can get. And this is just another example of governments partnering. So I've been saying this for the last almost 3 years now, is that more and more governments, they're getting the funding. They partner with other organizations in your local area. And in this instance, they're partnering with the chamber. Right? And chambers partner with governments and other organizations to provide grant opportunities and other opportunities for entrepreneurs and small businesses. So what does that mean? It is so important for you to get connected with your chamber. Get connected, learn more about your state chamber, and learn about the local chambers where you're at. They have Hispanic chambers, they have minority chambers, they have Black chambers. Find one that you can connect with, to get value from, and get involved and engage, so that when programs launch like this, you're one of the first ones to know and you can be part of it. I know when we were at the Buy Black conference and we met with so many of the chamber leaders, that's what they said. They said, we get so much funding, we get programs to give to the small business owners, but again, oftentimes the business owners are not engaged with us to even know that these programs exist. Okay, so we don't want that to happen. The money is here. is here. It was going to continue to be here. It's just a matter of, are you going to make the connections that you need to make so you can get access to these fundings and other opportunities that are available. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of that one. And then I think it's two more that we're going to review. Okay. So we just talked about one in Georgia, one in Pennsylvania. Those that are just joining, these are not the only grants. There are literally thousands of grants across states, counties, and local governments. We can never review them all. I'm giving you an example, and we give you the tools. We tell you how to go find them for yourselves in your local area. Okay. Don't miss out on those opportunities. These are big grants. I mean, I've even talked about job creator grants to get you interns, right? So if you're looking to hire, like, oh, I need to grow my business, but I don't have anyone to help me in my business. Well, why not? Because there's definitely billions of dollars in funding just to give small businesses for you to hire people. So I did a video on that before I went out of the country. So if you missed any of our videos, please go back and check them. All you have to do is click on the video tab and go check out all of the videos, right? At your leisure. They're always there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And then take notes and then go make the calls, send the email. And then you will be surprised at what you find out. That you may call someone and they say, oh, well, by the way, we have this coming up in the new year. We're getting ready for it. And then what? You know about it early to get in on it. It happens all the time, every single day, and it can happen for you. Okay. So I'm going to share the next grant that's on my list to showcase today. This is the $35,000 one. And this is a really good one to give an example for. That's why I pulled this one. When I talked about the fact that there are states have portals, this is one of those. So this one is in Minnesota. Okay. This is this one. Okay, let me go all the way to the top so you can see what I'm talking about. This is what it looks like for Minnesota. It's similar, will look similar in other states as well. The design may be different. The bottom line is that these are portals, these are hubs where they have all the different programs that they offer. So if you look here along the left-hand side, they have all types of programs that's listed. They have a Minnesota Investment Fund. They have a Minnesota Job Creation Fund. Job Creation Fund, create jobs and you can get money to build wealth in your business. Okay, to hire all the people you need to hire in your business to make an impact. They have Launch Minnesota grants, foreign trade zones, emerging entrepreneur loan program, Indian business loan programs. I mean, they even have the SBIR, TTR grants that I talk about that are at the federal level. Like states have these grants as well. So this one is the Launch Minnesota grant that we're going to be talking about today. This one, they already closed the period for 2023. Okay, these are annual grants. But they're already saying, okay, we close this period. Let's get ready for 2024 because they have a budget. They have an assigned budget for every year in the millions of dollars to give money to you all in your small business. So this is and they have many grants, many different grants on here. But the one we're going to focus on today is the Business Innovation Grant. This grant reimburses business expenses incurred in Minnesota for research and development, direct business expenses, including wages of employees, but not salaries or wages of 20% or more owners of the business or their family members, and the purchase of technical assistance and services. So grants are up to $35,000. Okay. So let me tell you what it looks like for this year and what you can expect going forward. So it already says here that the 2021 Minnesota legislature, what they did, they held a special session that ended in June of 2021 to reauthorize the launch of the Minnesota grant program funded at $1.5 million for fiscal year 2020 through 2025. So it's letting you know what they already approved, what they are funding. And then they give you a breakdown of the available funding for each of the years. Okay. And then the different types of grant programs. So if we scroll down here, you see on this tab, the innovation grants, and then you see SBIR grants. You can click on there to learn more about that. But it shows you here that applications have closed, but it says we anticipate accepting applications for 1.5 million for fiscal year 2024. So you don't apply in the year of that is being allocated, you apply in the year prior. So you're going to be applying in 2023. So get ready if you are in Minnesota or you plan to be in Minnesota by the time that the applications reopen. Again, these are annual grants that you can apply for. So they will be opening July 5th of 2023, and for which you will be funded in 2024. So the application eligibility criteria: primary business activity is in innovative technology or in an innovative business model or product. Okay, business operations and headquarters are located in Minnesota. Business has not been in operation more than 10 years. Okay, and business has generated less than $1 million in revenue since its inception. Okay, so that's inclusive of a lot of businesses. So we're trying to get businesses to earn more than $1 million, but there's so many that have generated much less. And this is going to help you make more money in your business, help you to be more innovative in your business. And the same business operation applies. So before applying, potential applicants should review additional eligibility requirements that are detailed in their eligibility document. Grant applications are accepted on a rolling basis, and applicants can expect to be notified per the published schedule. So it's rolling, and they have a published schedule, so you know what is happening, right? And you know what actions to take. We recommend completing the free Lean Startup class. So they're going to give you a free class to help you better your chances to get this grant. I mean, again, these things are a no-brainer to do. I mean, if I could qualify for this class, I would go take the class, put it on my schedule, and then be preparing myself to get this grant, okay? And then they give you contact information. So if you have any questions or any challenges related to the application process, they're giving you emails and contact numbers to get your questions answered. Okay. So again, if you are in Minnesota or you know someone, your business owner who is, please share this information, tag them in the comments of this video. This is important because the money is either going to go to someone else, or if no one applies, what happens is it's reallocated. That's what the government does. They reallocate funds. And we don't want them to reallocate funds to something else that should be going to fund small business. Okay. So that again is the Minnesota grant, and they have several other grants. So if you're in Minnesota, just go down the left side of the page, click on all of those different grants, because it's not that you just can apply for one. Go apply for as many that they have that you're eligible for. And if you need a loan, they have a loan program. If you need investments, if you need venture capital funding, the states have all of these types of programs. And they're waiting on you all to apply for these programs. So they're there, okay? So I think I have one more that I'm going to share with you all today. One more. And I believe this one is for New Jersey. I think this one is for New Jersey. Give me just a second. Here we go. So this one is for New Jersey. I just want to make sure that it is highlighted on my screen that you all can definitely see it. Okay. So New Jersey and New York both have had several grants, but this one I wanted to call out. This is a small business improvement grant. All creditworthy small business, minority-owned, women-owned businesses in New Jersey may apply for assistance under the Small Business Improvement Grant. Businesses may be reimbursed for capital improvements or purchase or installation of new furniture, fixtures, and equipment. Grants are up to $50,000. So again, this shows you the diversity in the types of grants. So this is a capital improvement. They are helping you improve your business, okay? They are going to help you with purchasing and installation of new furniture, fixtures, and equipment to outfit your business location, up to $50,000, okay? So this is the page that you're going to start at. And again, they have more than one program, which is why I wanted to start you on this page. This is another example of a hub or portal for a state. So they say about small business services and financing, they have a long history of supporting the growth of New Jersey businesses of all sizes, but support of small and mid businesses has always been one of the top priorities for them. With the creative and versatile loan solutions available to small and mid-sized businesses through the New Jersey organization, now is the opportune time to contact them to determine if any programs may be a right fit for your small or mid-sized business needs. So they're encouraging you to contact them, right? And so it's showing you the different programs here. So it's not just the one. I'm focusing on one, this one here, the Small Business Improvement Grant, but they have all other types of funding. They got the direct loan, small business bonding readiness assistant program. They have the Main Street Lender Grant. They have the Small Business Fund. They have the Mainstream Micro Business Loan. They have the Premier Lender Program. And then they have the Small Business Lease Grant Program. So they have so many programs on here, but I can guarantee you somebody probably in the comments said, I'm in New Jersey. I don't know where any grants or any loans. Where can I find them? You can find them right here. You can find them right here. So what we're going to focus on is this Small Business Improvement Grant program that I'm going to highlight. Again, this is the one up to $50,000. So when you toggle on either one of those programs, it's going to give you more information on that particular grant. Make sure you're clicking on the right one. And again, because they have so many programs, you may qualify for this one and qualify for other ones. Apply for all that you qualify for, is the point. You never know, what the outcome is going to be. And because there's again, still so few that are applying at the local level, your chances of winning are actually higher. Okay, so it's telling you in bright red, now accepting applications. They have received significant number of applications. High volume has been received, and we ask that any applicants please remain patient while their team works. That's so important because sometimes small business owners can be impatient. Know that they're accepting many applications. They go through a thorough review process. So you have to let them do their review. You don't want them to go through a quick process and they overlook your application or they miss something in your application. You want them to take their time to do it, okay? And then it's saying, please be advised, New Jersey's law prohibits cannabis license and certification holders from continuing to receive economic incentive from the organization, including small business grants. So they would tell you if there's any exclusions, and then make sure that you're reading to make sure that your business industry is not excluded from that particular program. So they're giving you a program guide. They're telling you where to apply here. You're going to click. It's going to take you to the application. They're also giving you a sample application to help you, right? So that's so important. And they're going to give you a checklist, and they're giving you frequently asked questions because they know what the questions are that business owners are asking. So before you ask it, you can check the FAQs. They're giving you a brochure and other information, including program rules and specifications. Now, it's also saying here to confirm the amount. So all the information is here. Benefits, businesses may be reimbursed for all of these different expenses here. Eligibility, again, open to small businesses and nonprofits. Small business and nonprofits, they will always tell you if it's one or the other or both. Minimum project cost of $5,000. Applicants must rent or own a facility being improved to qualify, and additional terms and conditions apply. And again, they have tabs here for program details, eligibility, award size, and any fees that may be applicable. So there is a approval fee of $100. So payable at the time of approval or prior to execution of the grant agreement. So again, it's no risk to you. If you're not approved, there's no fee. But if you are approved, there's a $100 application fee. And for those, unfortunately, there's many people that don't understand that application fees are normal part of grant programs, scholarship programs, and other application programs that are out there. It is normal. It doesn't mean it's a scam. This is the government. Okay, this is the state government organization that is doing this, and they're charging $100 fee. But instead of focusing on $100, the focus should be on you qualifying for $50,000. In the grand scheme of things, $100 is a drop in the bucket. So perspective is everything. And if you're like, okay, you're just so adamant you're not going to pay a fee, then let the other small businesses that need the money, that qualify, go ahead and apply. That's really how it works. You decide which programs that you apply for. No one's, forcing you to do it. You determine, is it worth your investment, to get up to $50,000 for your business that they're going to they're going to possibly give you if you meet the qualifications for this particular grant. Okay. So again, this grant is for New Jersey. So if you're in New Jersey, or someone who is, the New Jersey Economic Development Authority is providing this grant. And for those of you also, please take note, every state has an Economic Development Authority, agency, center. Usually there's one in your local area as well. This is again a reminder that these are the organizations that are giving out grants. So what does that mean? You need to be connecting to your economic development organization or agency where you are located to know what they are doing. What are they doing? What are their plans? What funding have they received? And how can you get it? You can get it in a number of different ways that I've discussed before. It's not just grants. They may have different loan options. They may have venture capital funding for you. They may have contracts for you. But if you don't get connected and pick up that phone and ask, you won't know about it and you won't be able to take advantage. And so the person that does make that call, picks up that phone, will be the one that takes advantage of that opportunity. Okay, so these are the state and local grants. 4 of them that I reviewed, because all of them were different. I think it gives a diverse perspective of the grants. 2 examples of portals. Go find your state small business portal. Funding portal. That is where they have a list of all the funding, all the different programs. If they have accelerators, they're there. If they have incubators, if they have a job creator program for you, if they have venture capital. I've already talked about the state small business credit initiative. I'll be doing another video on that next month as they approve more and more states for that. But they've already approved like over 30 states thus far with that funding alone. So connect with your state to find out how you can go after some of that funding that is under the state small business credit initiative. And all you have to do is Google that with your state and it'll pull it up, because every time they get approved, the state will initiate a press release. Okay, an official press release about the program, what they've been approved for, and what programs they are rolling out with the funding. So all that information is there for you, okay? And by the way, there are still thousands and thousands of national grants going into the new year. We're in December. We're at the end here. We're at the finish line, right? Christmas is this week. I'm so excited about it. But know that there are many grants available that are getting ready to close out. So you won't have a chance to apply for them after December. They are closing in December. Then after that, you have to wait to the 2023 cycle to reopen. But get as many applications you can in. Accept the challenge. We do a challenge every single month, a grant challenge. I challenge you to apply for at least 3 grants before the end of this month. You can do it. Take part of the holiday, your time off to do it. Get those applications in. Because again, you never know when you might win. Like every no is leading you to a yes. Every no is leading you to a yes, but you can't get a yes. You can't get an approved if you don't apply. Everyone has a chance. If you submit an application correctly and completely, right, and you are eligible, you have a chance to win that grant. However, if you don't apply, that's it. You can't win it. So let's get those applications in so we can close out the year and then wait to find out what the results are in 2023. And some of them, like the one I applied for in 2021 with my county, we applied in December, and they were adamant they wanted to fund it, meaning they wanted the money in my bank account before the end of the year. And so I was excited. So it was on me to get the information in so they can meet their timelines. And they did exactly what they said. Before the end of the year, the money was in my account. So there are grants like that. So especially in your local areas where they want to get you the money for the holidays or before you go into the new year, so you can have the money you need to meet your goals in the new year. So let's get ready for that. Before I close out, there's some things I want to just mention. Reminder that there's still funding through the state. So if you're a child care provider, whether home-based or you have a brick and mortar, there are still states that are giving out block grants, right? So these grants were extended and expanded due to COVID with federal relief funds. So these block grants have always been available. They've been extended and expanded with federal dollars. And then even after that, when some of the federal dollars were exhausted, then the states passed more bills to extend the monies that are available. So if you have not been able to take an opportunity to get some of the grant money for your child care center or your child care business, please contact your state. And I would contact your state child and family services department. I know because I know many business owners in child care that get grants all of the time. So you all should be able to get grants. Also, the employee retention tax credit is still available. We're helping businesses every single day. So this program is not open indefinitely. Like it will expire in 2025. You must, if you're a business owner, you were impacted by COVID-19 and you had employees in 2020 and 2021 for which you pay payroll taxes, this is a enormous benefit to you and your business, or a business that meets these qualifications. You can get up to $26,000 per employee, up to $26,000. That's huge. We just got a company $500,000, $500,000 that they did not know was possible before they found us, and we helped them claim $500,000 in tax credits that for which they're going to be issued a check by the IRS as a reward for retaining employees during COVID. Okay. And so there are literally millions of small businesses that qualify that don't know, or they've been misinformed. They've been told that they don't qualify and they do, or they just haven't been told, or there's misinformation out there and they don't know what to do. They're kind of maybe scared to hit the button on it and to apply. That's why you want to make sure you're working with a reputable company and experts that know what they're doing, because it's not an easy process. It's not an easy program. We have experts. We have attorneys. We have accountants. We have tax professionals on the team to make sure that everything is in compliance with the IRS. This is an IRS administered program. It is not under the SBA. It is not a grant. It's grant-like. So if you qualify, that money is coming to you plus interest. So this is huge, right? So if you can use more money in your business, and I know you can because you all are messaging me every single day, if you had employees and paid payroll taxes in 2020 or 2021, it takes literally 5 minutes to see if you qualify for this program. And we can help you determine if you qualify and then help you file. And then at which time you file, you want to do it as quickly as possible because it's going to take the IRS anywhere between 4 and 8 months to issue you your money. Okay. The IRS is backlogged. They're slow. There's going to take them time to be able to do it. Okay. So that is the employee retention tax credit. It is available, but in 2025, it is set to expire. And if this is the thing, at the rate right now, only about, I think 7 out of 10 businesses don't even know about this program. Okay. So that's 7 out of 10 businesses don't know about this program. Businesses that did not get PPP can possibly qualify for this program. Businesses that were new, that started February 15th or after February 15th of 2020, that didn't get PPP, that did not get EIDL, can qualify for this program, okay, up to $100,000 if your annual revenues are under $1 million. So if you had a new business on or after February 15th, your annual revenue is under 1 million, you qualify for a special startup recovery grant in which you can get up to $100,000. That's why this is so significant. But how is the pace that it's going is likely that billions of dollars will be lost because it will go back to the government to be reallocated. That's why I continue to share this information, and I need you all to share it with those that you know. You know business owners. You do business with them. You patronize them all the time. They're in your churches. They're the owners of the restaurants that you're at. They're owners of the dentists. They're owners of the dealerships that you're at. They're owners of the hotels that you stay at. Business owners are everywhere. Churches may qualify. Nonprofit organizations, churches may be eligible. We've helped churches, we've helped nonprofits, we've helped chambers get it, we've helped economic development organizations, community development organizations to get it. So that tells you there's a diverse of businesses that can get this tax credit if they had employees and experienced a COVID event in 2020 or 2021. If you think that is you or you know someone, please send them our email, ercsupport@shebosstalk.com. That email is in the description and the show notes, and I'll drop it in the comments. Again, ercsupport@shebosstalk.com. Don't leave this money on the table. Don't let this money get away from you when you know your business needs this money. Okay. So just imagine all the businesses that have been able to get their claim, put their claim in and get money, what they're able to do. They're able to grow their business. They're able to expand their business because it is unrestricted funds. You get to use this money any way you choose to in your business. That was not the case with PPP, and it wasn't the case with EIDL. And you could not get this and get PPP. The rules changed. So if someone told you, okay, you can't get this because you got PPP, that is incorrect. The rules changed. You can get it even if you got PPP. Okay, and so I'm ending with this. Yes, there's grants in Georgia. Yes, there's grants in Illinois. There are grants in Illinois. For those that are listing these states, there's grants in Maryland. They're on the list, right? So I just didn't review them today. So all of these states that you are listing, there's grants in those states. Okay. And the last thing that I would say, just to welcome us into the holiday, getting us into the holiday spirit. What are you most looking for Christmas? Like, what are you looking for on your list? I really like to know. And for all of our tribe members, just a special shout out to all of our SheBoss tribe members. We are having a special end of year celebration for you all on Wednesday, December the 8th. Please mark your calendar. Please check into the tribe. If you are on YouTube, check the community wall for the information because you will only be able to get access if you are a tribe member. Okay. If you are on YouTube and you are a channel member, please check the community wall for details of our end of year celebration. That will be Wednesday, December the 28th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Wear something holiday-ish, red. If you have an ugly sweater, wear that. We're going to have so much fun at the celebration. We want to end the year big and welcome the new year in big as well. If you are in the tribe on Facebook, check in. I've already tagged everyone in the post notification for this end of year celebration. So please check in. You don't want to miss this celebration. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be huge. And I'm super excited. I will be there. I'm looking forward to celebrating with you all because I miss you guys so much. And look forward to what we have coming in 2023. There's more programs launching in 2023, more grants available. And we at She Boss Talk are working on partnerships. So we have amazing things coming, new programs, new services, more grants that we are launching, more partnerships to give us more money so that we can give more money to those that are in our community that are doing game-changing things, right? Making an impact. We want to help you fund your business ventures. We want to help you grow your business. So the first thing that we're going to be launching out the gate is our second I Am Black pitch competition that will be taking place during Black History Month. So please get ready for that. If you're on our email list, please make sure you're checking your emails, your inbox, and your spam. If you're following us on social media, make sure that you're following us and make sure you're checking in, because we always put out notifications of when these things are going to happen, what the dates are, so that you can get your applications in. So again, all the programs that we have where we give out money, they're going to be bigger and they're going to be better, and we're going to have more corporate partners. So get ready, get your businesses ready, get your mindset ready, get your spirit ready to receive in 2023. So we're getting what? Ready to receive in 2023. We're getting ready to what? Create wealth in 2023. We're getting ready to make millions in 2023, and we're going to help you get it. Our theme is for 2023, write this down: financial freedom for women in 2023. That is our theme. That is our focus. All of 2023 is helping you to gain financial freedom through entrepreneurship, through wealth building strategies. That is what we are doing in 2023. Thank you so much for tuning in. You all have a wonderful, blessed, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I will see you again next week to close out the year before we go into January. Have a wonderful day. Continue to be the boss with Amplify Impact, and I'll see you next time. Bye.